Hi friends, my name is Jen. This is my first YouTube video and I thought I would introduce myself and talk to you about what I will be doing on my new channel. I am officially a GenX member and word has it that people would like to hear from us. So just a little bit about my story. I left Facebook in February. This is now June. And having done so has just sparked my creativity like nothing else. I don't want to bash on Facebook, but for me, it was a time sucker. And it seems that what people are seeking today is authenticity, which I definitely have to offer on a forum like this. But in short clips on Facebook, I don't feel like that does much for anybody. Especially with the introduction of all of the AI ads and things that pop up on there. It just seems like a time sucker and very inauthentic, actually. So we'll see how this does. What I'd like to do with my content is I would like to discuss being a member of Gen X. I think there are a lot of things about us that we have in common as we're aging. I'm currently 54 years old and I have 2 children who are going to be turning 18 here very shortly and one who is 7. So as the 18-year-olds get ready to launch and potentially leave the home or look into getting jobs, it is about time for me to return to productivity, I guess you would say. And the thought of returning to an office where I work for someone and go there and spend my entire day, all day, is just so unappealing to me. So what I'm going to do with this second act is I'm going to try YouTube content. I'm doing some online work that I can do from home. And I'm being a mom to a young girl who is also interested in YouTube content and possibly producing her own someday. So with that, you can see behind me a sparkly pink brick backdrop, which is all about her. And this lady right here is a sneak peek at what I'm going to be doing with myself in the coming months. And what I'd like to do is kind of take everybody on a journey along with me, just to show how these kinds of things work. I'm actually launching an online business, which is what she's about. And with that, I hope to sell vintage clothing and vintage accessories for both men and women. So with that said, I am in the stages of learning all about YouTube and how that works and how to produce the content. I have not yet learned editing, so here we are. You have the authentic version of me. My daughter is going to be involved in some ways. She'll be in some of my productions, and eventually she may be launching her own channel. She's very interested in gaming, but she is also very interested in fashion. So what you'll see is me interacting with her. I thought that this might strike a chord with older adults who are either raising their grandchildren. In my generation, that's entirely possible, and that's happening around me. Or those who have a very late start and have young children like me. I call her all kinds of names. I call her Kidward. I call her Love Bug, Love Buginator. She's known by all kinds of things by me, and you may hear me call her all of those things, but for the purposes of our videos, we're going to call her M or Emmy. And my channel is going to be called Your Friend Jen +1. So most of the time she'll be my +1, but there may be other times when we'll feature some other people as well. One of the things that is highly important to me is giving back and having a purpose in life. And I believe that every person has a purpose. So I'll be throwing in some advice maybe for the younger generation, just advice for people my age who may be interested in doing the same thing. And we'll see where that goes. So Your Friend Jen +1 is the name of this channel. I hope you enjoy what you see in the future and what comes. We'll be learning production. I'll be showing you behind the scenes of how I put all this together, how I started my business, how my business is doing, because you're starting from scratch with me. So I just want to thank all of you for watching today. I would hope that you would subscribe. This will be a way for me to keep in touch even with friends. But one of the things I'll be focusing on as well, besides the business piece of this and the child feature with gaming or things like that, one of the things that I'll be focusing on is nonprofits. So what I'd like to do is, for a short piece of my video, feature a nonprofit that if you feel so inclined and you feel a need to contribute and a need for purpose, it may be a good suggestion or a good idea for you to look into them and see what they're all about and see if you fit into their goals and their values, and if that's a place that you can contribute in life and start out. So we kind of can go in a number of directions here, but if you have questions for me, I'd love to hear from you. You can always leave questions in the comments. I'll be going through those and looking them over and addressing some things that people may have questions about. So again, this is Your Friend Jen +1. Thank you for coming by. Hit like and subscribe so I can share that with both friends and family and people who may be in the same place in life as me. Thank you so much and have a great day, friends. Bye-bye.